Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anubhuti and I love to talk about everything beauty related. I love to do product reviews and I love to get use out of my makeup collection more efficiently. I do a lot of project planning content here. I do like to rotate through my makeup collection and not necessarily buy everything that's new in the market. So if those are the things you are interested in, please make sure to subscribe before jumping into today's video. This is my first update, technically, for my plan to pan. Actually, second update. I did my intro and first update together last quarter. So this quarter, I'm here with another update to share with you, where I am with my 26 in 2026 project pan list. So what I did, I chose 26 items from my collection and I decided to use them up completely. So I did choose the products category wise, and I'm going to also walk you through in the order I do my makeup. So let's first talk about the primer category. For primer category, I had two products, but in multiples. I had minis. So first one is MAC Prep and Prime Base Illuminating Natural MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base Lumiere, and this is like the 6 ml sample. I had 5 of those, so that means 30 ml. So yeah, a full size product basically. So this is the first one. I did use one up in the last quarter. I also used up one in this quarter, and I also decluttered one to someone I know who wanted to try it out, and yeah, I have 2 more remaining. So I had 5 of these. 3 are out of my collection, 2 used up, 1 decluttered, and I have 2 more to go. This is like a hydrating primer. The second primer I want to talk about is MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Pink Light, and I had 2 of these, and I have emptied one and decluttered one to the friend who wanted to try it out. So so far I'm doing good. I don't mind. I owned a full size of this one, so I'm fine. I'm fine helping out someone who wanted to try it out. And so yeah, that definitely decreases my inventory number because I do count them individually in my collection. So yes, good for primer category. So I have already completed, like used up or decluttered 5 out of 7 of those, but I'm counting them as 2 in this project. Then for foundation category, I had 2 foundations in my plan to pan list. First one was the Body Shop Fresh Nude BB Cream in the medium fair. This is the one, and this is empty finally. So this is definitely out of my collection. And the second one is Smashbox Mini Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer SPF 25. This has very less product left in it, but this is very light shade. That is definitely not suitable for this period of time. I'm definitely tanned. It's too light for me, so I'm gonna wait for this to use it up in winter months. So this is going to stay. Then for concealer category, I had NYX concealer, Bear With Me concealer serum in the shade Golden, and this is also completely used up. This is airless pump, so this is here at the top, no product left in it. Calling it done. So 1 concealer empty. I'm super happy about those numbers. And then the second concealer that was part of the project was by Saltu Chocolat, and this is a pen, and this is also a mini, I think. And yeah, this is same story with this one. This is also very light toned, so I'm gonna use it in like winter months. So this is also gonna stay. So these 2 probably will be used up in winter months. So yeah, for foundation and concealer category, both had 2 of them, and 1 I have used up 1 each. So yeah, good progress there. For powder category, I had 2 powders, Illamasqua Skin Base Pressed Powder. I'm referring to my notes. In the shade Light 2 that I used up in the last quarter. And then the second powder that is part of the project is Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Mineral Powder. And this is the status. So yeah, you can see it was barely there, and I had to repress it because it was cracking on me. So this is like, there is barely any product left. So I think this will be used up in a week or 2 maybe. So yeah, this is almost done but still active. Then setting spray. I already used up for setting spray that was part of the project in last update. That was MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Rose Edition. And then the second one that was part of the project is Urban Decay De-Slick. This is a mattifying setting spray, and this is a travel size 30 ml bottle, and I'm using it. I just started using it this week. So yeah, this will be empty next time, but yeah, this is also active. Then for blush category, I had one blush that I wanted to use up, and that was custom blush in the shade Berry Pink. And I'm probably spoiling my deck of panning update, but I don't mind. This is empty. I'm super happy to share this. This is just a color. There is no product in it. This is done. So blush achieved. Blush goal achieved. For the bronzer category, I had two. One I already used up in the last update. That was Nude Sticks Mini in the shade Bondi Bay. And then the powder bronzer I chose was Hoola Benefit Hoola Mini. And this is the status. Still not done, but barely there. Probably 1 week or 2 week worth of product. I'm very light-handed with my bronzers because somehow, because of my undertones, when I apply bronzer, it turns out deeper than they look in the pan. So yeah, I think probably 1 week it should be done. So I'm super happy about this. Also, almost done with my bronzer. For highlighter category, I had one highlighter that was ColourPop Lunch Money, and this has very, very expanded pan. I think I should be done with this one by end of the year. Not promising anything because highlighters are just tough cookie, but I'm hopeful. Then for face palette, I had two face palettes. First was Hourglass, this Ghost Edition, Lighting Edition Ghost palette, and this is how mine looks like. This is, the goal is to use it up completely. This is quite flat, this is also quite flat, and then the two blushes are there. This has been also used, not that much. I've not been focusing on it, but I will do in the second quarter more, because now my blush is out, so I think I can focus on these two blushes. This is quite flat and this is also quite flat, so once my Hoola bronzer is out, I'm gonna focus on this one to pan. So yeah, this is also staying in. Then the second face palette is Too Faced Holiday Edit Let It Snow Girl. That was like the cardboard packaging, and I repressed mine here, and this is the progress. This is also very, very, the highlighter is also very thin. The bronzer is also almost gone. I'm hopeful I should be able to do it by end of the year. So yeah, two face palettes, both are still active, but I'm hopeful they're gonna be gone by end of the year for sure. Then for eye pencil category, I had 4 eye pencils. I think 2 of them I already used up by last update. One was Avon eye pencil in the shade Burnt Olive, and then the second was Nykaa Rock the Line Kajal. That was just a black gold, and this time I have one more eyeliner empty, and that is Kiko Party On Light eyeliner in the shade 02. This is kind of a plum purple eyeliner, so one more out. And then I have one that is the last eyeliner that is remaining is this Lakme eyeliner in the shade blue. This is called Blue Cosmos. So yeah, I cannot, this is just like one way twist up only pencil, so I cannot roll up and see how much product is left. So it will be done when it will be done, but I think I'm super close because this is quite well used in my collection. So I'm hopeful this should be gone by next update. Then for lip liners category, I had 2 lip liners. One was Oriflame, and I'm quite close on that, barely any product left. I think I should be able to do it by end of the year. If not by like next update, then by end of the year. And then the second one is also the same story. This is by Devra Milano, and this is called Mauve. So yeah, both of these I have really good progress on. I think I should be able to do it by end of the year for sure. I'm not repurposing my lip liners. I'm using them as a lip liner. I know if I use them as a blush or as a lipstick, they will be gone sooner, but I have also plenty of blushes to work on. So yeah, I'm using them for now as only lip liners, but I think I should be able to do it because these are my most used ones. This is kind of a deeper mauve tone and this is kind of a bright coral. So these two are good colors that I reach for almost every day. So yeah, still good to go. Then for liquid lipstick category, I had two, and yeah, red one I did not reach for. These are by Giorgio Armani. These are like the mini deluxe sample size, and I decided to use them up because these are like very, and this one has taper out for a long time, and this also has like, I can scrape, like you can see the windowing is happening there. The thing is, this is quite emollient. This doesn't settle down, so it's like a glossy lipstick. It never sets. So I'm gonna try and use it with my probably liquid lipsticks that I'm working on. Then it will be faster. And then red, of course, I do not reach for reds that much. So this is the 400 called red. Shade 400. So these two are still active. Then the last category was bullet lipsticks, and I had two of them. One was Charlotte Tilbury JK Magic. This much is left. This is mini, so I think I should be able to do it. I'm not just focusing on it. I have to focus it and I will be able to do it. And then the second lipstick is also a mini. This is by Kiko Milano, and this is in the shade Mauve 02. This also is quite close to being done. But this is not the color I reach for usually in this time of the year. But this is definitely I reach for a lot in the winter months. So I think it should be done by end of the year, if not sooner. Those are all the products that I have part of my plan to ban list. So just to recap, I'm using these minis together, like 5 of these I'm counting as one product, and 2 of strobe light minis I'm counting as one product. So given that I have used up, as you can see, I've shown a lot of empties, but out of 26 products, I have used up 10 products so far, if I'm not wrong. So I used one primer, one foundation, one concealer, one powder, blush, one bronzer, and then 3 eyeliners, and yeah, that's it, and one setting spray. So yeah, I've used total 10 products out of 26, and that means I still have to work on 16 more products, but as you can see, I am quite close on some of them, so I'm super excited for those, and I think in next update I will be around 20. I should be around 20 or at least 18 mark. Then I'm very hopeful for rest of the products, but nevertheless, that is it for today's video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Till next time, have a good day, good night, depending on wherever you are, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.